Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Math 10C, Chapter 4, Section 6, Factoring a Difference of Squares. Now here we're going to factor a polynomial that is a difference of squares and explain why it's a special case of trinomial factoring where b is 0. Now we just did a couple of horrible lessons where I asked you to factor stuff. Now, let's do some review. 3x squared plus 12x. What's common to both terms? Well, a 3 and an x. So 3x is the biggest thing I can factor out of both terms. So this is 3x bracket x plus 4. X squared plus 2x minus 15. Oh, poop. Here we got a factor. It's an x squared. That's one of the nice x squareds. X squared, 2x minus 15. Now, what times what gives us x squared? X times x. Now, what are the factors of minus 15? 1 and 15, 3 and 5. Since it's minus, minus 1. 1 and minus 15, 3 and minus 5. So which combination of those numbers gives us plus 2? Minus 3 plus 5. This is 5x minus 3. Yes, so this is x minus 3 times x plus 5. So these basic polynomials, where there's no number in front of the x squared, are straightforward, and I expect you to do them without too much trouble. We've done enough of them. Now the nastier ones, when you've got a number in front of the x squared, like the c here, just bite. But with practice, they are doable. 2x squared, x minus 1. Now, what are the factors of 2? Well, it must be 1x and a 2x. Now, what are the factors of minus 1? 1 and minus 1. So where does the minus 1 go? Where does the plus 1 go? Well, if we put, this has to be the plus 1 here. So we get 2x. This has to be the minus 1x plus x. Yes. X plus 1, 2x minus 1. All right, that's the only way that works. If we got to put the minus and plus in the other way, then we have minus x. All right, so that one wasn't bad. Now this one, 20x squared plus 70x plus 60 is booby-trapped. What's so evil about it? Well, 20 and 70 and 60, you should go, oh, I hate this. But if we go divide everything by 10, then it's 10 times 2x squared plus 7x plus 6, which is a lot easier to factor. Now, I'm going to right off the bat. I admit I'm going kind of fast here, but this is all review. And since you're watching a video, I'm not expecting you to be copying out notes. I expect you to be thinking. So 2x squared, 7x, and 6. Now, factors of 2 are 1x, or 1 and 2. Now, factors of 6 are 2, 1 and 6, or 2 and 3. So we've got 2 options here in 2 places, so we have to have 4 possibilities of this. Offhand, 2 times 6 will give us 12, so that we can't have the 6 there. So I'm going to put the 6 down here, 1 here. So this is, I should say the same color, 2x, sorry, 6x, no, that gives us 8x. So 1 and 6 don't work. And the magic of the erasable pen, so it's got to be 2 and 3. So where does the 2 go? Where does the 3 go? 2, 3, I don't know. 1 times 2, so this is 4x, 3, oh, this works. 4x, 3x. So this is 10 times x plus 2 times 2x plus 3. We got it on the third guess. Well, second guess because we eliminated 1. All right. Annoying? Yes. Doable? Yes. Something I expect you to be able to do? Yes. Is it a big part of this chapter? No. But I expect you to be able to do it. Now, next thing, for what values of k can this trinomial be factored? That is, what's going on here? Well, this is a sneaky question. What I'm saying is, you have a polynomial here. 9x squared minus kx plus 1. Now, what are the factors in 9? 1 and 9, 3 and 3. Now, what are the factors of 1? 1 and 1. Put the minus sign here, so this must be minus 1 and plus 1. So, for what values for k? I'm not saying what is k, I'm saying what could be k. So, if we went 1x and 9x, and put minus 1 and plus 1, what do we get? 1x minus 9x, this becomes, if this is x minus 1 times 9x plus 1, we get 9x squared minus 8x. So minus 8 is one value that works. Okay? Now the next thing would be, what if I flip that, I went plus 1 and minus 1 down here. Now this is minus 1. That doesn't work. I get a plus. So what if I go, same idea, what numbers can I plug in here to make this a negative number? As I said, 9x squared minus kx plus 1. So I've done the 1s and 9s. Let's do the 3x. And 3x, if I go minus 1 plus 1, this is 3x minus 3. Oh, there's only one value that works. That becomes 0. So the only value of k here I can use is 8. Now that's sneaky, I admit that. So here I'm looking, let's expand or FOIL. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x. Minus 2 times 2 is minus 4. And this becomes, notice this middle terms cancel out. This becomes x squared minus 4. Okay? Now, notice I foiled that. I didn't use the box or the rectangle. I'm just getting old. Let's do that again. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times 7 is plus 21x. Minus 7 times 3x is minus 21x. Minus 7 times minus 7 is minus 49. And that equals 9x squared minus 49. Notice our middle terms are canceling out again. Okay. Finally, 5 times 5, sorry, a little darker for some people that are having trouble seeing that particular shade of green. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times plus 3 is plus 15x. Minus 3 times 5 is minus 15x. Minus 3x times plus 3x is minus 9x squared. Okay, so this simplifies to 25 minus 9x squared. Now, what trend did you notice here? Well, there's actually two trends you should notice. One, the middle terms cancel out. And all of these. And, not as obvious, but let me write it out for you. If I wrote this out as x squared minus 2 squared, or 3x squared minus 7 squared, what we have is a difference of squares. This is 5 squared minus 3x. And yes, I should be putting all of my bases in brackets. I'm just lazy. The difference of squares. Now, when did this happen? Sorry. And I really want to stress this. And this is a minus and a plus. A minus and a plus. A minus and a plus. we multiply them or FOIL them out, we get a difference of squares. Now, factoring a difference of squares. Actually, I'm going to pause here because the video is getting long. We'll come back and finish this. But see that pattern, remember it, okay?